But what are they forgetting? The Red Hulk Scourge changes are in. We're going to describe all of them. We have a new Farmable character, and we're reacting to the rest of the blog post in this live video, guys. If you're ready for it, you need to do, find that like button, and let's go smash it!
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Valley Maniacs. Welcome back to this Friday live stream. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great Friday. We have a blog post. We actually have two blog posts. One from the devs responding to some of these recent issues in Marvel Strike Force. And we got another one about the changes to the Red Hulk Scourge event. We have a new Farmable character and a bunch more. So we're going to talk all about that. Now, if this is your first time here, this is more of a chill video than we normally do because this is a live stream. We do this every Friday, reacting to the blog post. And if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. Minimum of 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on this channel. If you're ready to subscribe, welcome back. Before we get into the blog post, a few shout outs to everybody that is here right now. Sega Heroes, what is up, my brother? Jay Trishores, Baby Ice. Yes, everyone, smash that like button. Let's go check out the dev response to some of these recent issues. Is it good enough? What did they forget? Obviously, they're forgetting some things, or I wouldn't mention it. Let's go, baby. All right, this is what they are acknowledging so far, and some of these, not all, are on their known issues page on the Scopely Help website. All right, so first, tapping on select numbers of energy on a resource is not opening the screen to purchase the additional energy. It does work if you select the icon next to the numbers. Yeah, so that's kind of the workaround, but not the way it's done for so long. This issue is causing text error. Geez, why is that so hard for me to say? This is related to an issue causing text in other areas of the game not to display correctly. All right, so that is not a huge one, but that's a pretty annoying bug they have, and I'm glad they finally have responded. It's only been 3 days, a little over 3 days since this update dropped, and all these bugs have been there since the update dropped. We're finally hearing from the devs. My goodness, they must have been on vacation still. Second, this is the big one right now because of the energy spend event that we have going on in the game right now. For some players, the find feature is not always showing the missions where gear, pieces, and character shards, let's not forget that, where they can be found. This was unintended. It will be corrected. When? This was actually corrected for about 20 minutes on my iOS device last night, but then it went away. Still not working on my iOS device. It kind of works on BlueStacks, but I hear not all Android devices are working. So this is a major one right here. This you could argue this is a game-breaking bug considering the event that we have going on right now. They need to be compensated for this. We need extra energy. We need a lot of extra stuff, because I know with myself, especially with the ISO 8, I'm not even farming what I need. I'm just going into the first node and farming that stuff and doing that. So I don't even know what I'm farming right now. That needs to be corrected like in an hour of the update dropping, not 3 days later, and we're still not knowing what's happening. All right. Third, in Alliance Raid, the button related to raid season show a badge of red 99 when something can be claimed. All right, that's just something not working again. But what about the more major thing, the raid season rewards that reverted to the old rewards with no chill gear from a few years ago when they removed Ghost Spider from these? That still has not been addressed. We're almost at a full raid season has gone by and it's still not addressed yet. So Scopely, we have not forgotten. We have also not forgotten about the war rewards. Now, they said this was gonna fix as the update dropped. I've not heard a lot about this. I'm not verified myself, but I don't think this has been fixed. So there's still some alliances, as far as I'm aware of, that are still missing some rewards. And the more major one, this is game breaking. The phantom buffs, the phantom debuffs that are appearing in all combat modes. Why hasn't this been corrected yet? This has been reported months and months ago, maybe even all the way back to 2021, and it is still broken. So those are some of the major ones off the top of my head. We also have this page for the Scopely help issues, the known issues. This has not been addressed, updated since yesterday. So this does not cover one of the issues that we're gonna talk about in this blog post here. Next, Doom raids. The enemy Adam Warlock is applying disrupt to the non-protector characters. Fix to this should be implemented in the near future. Yeah, like it was supposed to be implemented when this update dropped, which was in one of the bullet points for these bug fixes. Yeah, all right. Hopefully they get it right this time, because they didn't get it right when they said they did, and they made a whole bullet point about that. Now, to be fair, they did fix the Kestrel bug. We haven't had any Gregs pop up on that first skill node, but that was not mentioned. That one was, though. All right, for a short time, players could utilize a new feature in development, War Replace. This feature has since been disabled. We're planning on further testing before enabling it for all players. We're excited about this feature. We want all players to have access as soon as possible. But you know what this did, Scopely, that's not mentioned here? This reverted all of the room bonuses in War to make it, that makes it even harder to full clear rooms. What the heck? How is that not mentioned? But this is a feature that was never mentioned, that we didn't have before. Came up, went down, but the feature that had all the room bonuses, that is broken. That is not mentioned here. What the heck, Scopely? Who the heck is writing this stuff? And 6, the visual only bug with the new ranks for Cosmic Crucible where some players displayed. Yeah, everyone is displayed at Silver 2 as far as I'm hearing. I'm at Silver 2. Doesn't matter where you are. Yeah, their rankings visually correct at the end of the season. We will see. We'll see. Let's check up on some of the comments before we go to the next section. For some players, 75% is, yeah. For some players missing that stuff. Missing daily rewards and shards for Sunfire. Yes, that is one that I just heard about. Some players that were collecting Sunfire shards from the calendar, well, that did not get applied to their actual Sunfire in the game. So that is a big one. Android, if you close the app and relaunch, that works fine. Now I know on my BlueStacks, everything as far as that fine character shard is out of order, but it is there. My iOS, though, they're all missing. They were there, like I said earlier, for about 20 minutes last night, but then it went away and it's still not back. That is a pretty major one. Yeah, you're right, baby. Ice. Total chaos at the Scopely headquarters, or maybe not, because there are their own harshest critics. They're probably used to them just insulting each other at the office. Let's go to today's second blog post, and this is about the changes to the Horseman Scourge Red Hulk event for War. All right, let's read some of this, because I guess skipping through a few paragraphs, I missed some of the blog posts last week. So we're gonna read this whole thing. That's not the hum of a helicarrier here in the distance. It's drums. Forewarning the impending arrival of War Horseman Scourge event. Your first chance to recruit Red Hulk. Apocalypse's third horseman starts on September 20th. Or does it? Or does it? I'm questioning every single date in this. They're saying it's supposed to start on Tuesday, but as we know with this blog post and all blog posts and all communication put out by Scopely, there's zero accountability. So dates, they're gonna be around that date, maybe not exactly on this date. Kits, character kits, information about that, it'll be mostly correct, but there may be some big details that are changed. And of course, point totals, we're gonna talk about the points. Well, all of that can be changed as well with zero communication, zero apologies or anything like that. So maybe it's gonna start on September 20th, maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? But it'll probably be sometime next week. Whether it's September 20th, we'll have to wait till September 20th to actually see. And maybe on September 19th, just launching and people will be able to use that. All right, you can unlock a 3-star Red Hulk through the event through the milestone reward, score 500k points. That is the same. Or can you? Or can you? Maybe these milestones are all changed between now and when it actually go live. If you fall short of that mark, you still unlock Red Hulk with a score of 425k points and earning some additional character shards through the rank rewards, which are delivered at the conclusion of the event. And if you are waiting for these, remember the previous Scourges, it took like 2 or 3 days after the conclusion of the event for the rank rewards to come through. So yes, just know that there's going to be a slight delay with that. These rewards can be earned again in subsequent runs of the Scourge event. You'll have more opportunities to get to Red Hulk all the way to 7 stars. Nodes 5 and 10, this is not new, but I hope you already have your hero as Guardians, Ravagers, and or Wave 1 Avengers, so make sure these teams are powered up, prepared for the challenge. All right, the first run of War Scourge event will feature bonus rewards to bring your A game for this first time. And just like Morgan Le Fay, just like Rogue, you're gonna get extra shards in those ranking rewards. So this is probably the one that you wanna really push for. Rogue is coming back in 32 days or 31 days or something like that. You know, if there is a timer in the game, it's I think it says 31 days for the saga to come through. Usually it's about 5 days before that. So we'll go take a look at that in the game in just a little bit. We'll do our calculations. Normally they run for 5 days, and then whatever it says for the Rogue Saga, just subtract 5 days, and that is when she should come back. All right, the run scores during this limited time Scourge event clear up to 10 nodes in difficulty, and earn the most points possible towards your run score. You have unlimited run scores and attempts, and a run can be canceled and restarted anytime with no penalties, so attempt a number of runs. So remember this when attempting a run, even if you can't clear all 10 nodes, even if you could do a high difficulty up to like difficulty 9 or up to node 9, that should still net you a pretty big point, some pretty big points. All right, Douglas says, if you shut down a game, uninstall, it fixes the bugs, just don't reinstall, because that means you have another problem. All right, yeah, I guess that's true, Douglas. Yeah, if you reinstall all the problems in the game, all the bugs will come back. Right, difficulties and Scourges. Customize the runs by selecting difficulty 1 through 10. Higher run difficulties were narrowed. All right, all this stuff looks the same, but I'll read through it just in case, just because I missed something last week. You could also earn additional points by activating Scourges with either bolster your enemy teams or hinder your own. Keep in mind, nodes 5 and 10, difficulties 5 and above will require specific characters. We mentioned them. We've been planning for them on this channel for a while. So it looks like the hero Asgardians, based on what we saw from the data mines on some leaks about this Scourge event. The highest difficulties are not necessarily intended to be fully completed yet. So don't worry if you can't get to a difficulty 8+ in the first run of the event. Now, some people were able to go through difficulty 8 on the Morgan Le Fay Scourge event. Some people all the way to difficulty 10 on the Rogue Scourge event. It appears just by looking at the enemies and everything like that, it's probably going to be closer to difficulty 8 for really pushing it in this event. So we will see, though. We will see when it actually can test this event and when it goes live. The War Scourge event is an update to Scourges. There will be 12 Scourges being removed, 13 Scourges being added compared to the Famine Scourge. And Famine was the Rogue Scourge, not the Morgan Le Fay Scourge. Here the Scourges being removed. Devil's Bargain 2, Poisoned Energy, The End is Near, Speed Boost, Going Rogue, Power Siphon 2, Gloves Off, Dark Resolve, Bleeder 1, previously called Bleeder, Pyrrhic Victory, previously called, or Pyrrhic Victory 1, previously called Pyrrhic Victory, Biores Resurgence, and Experimental Serum 2. All right, the new Scourges, we did have these data mined. We did talk about them on the weekly news update yesterday, but in case anything has changed, and of course, everything is subject to change, guys. Everything is subject to change. All right, the Overcharged. When an enemy, it appears they do have a timer on for the Rogue event. Is that for the Rogue Saga event or for the Rogue event? Let's go into right now as we kind of review these things going on. Event selection, oh, the timer is there for the Epic campaign. Yeah, so if we go into the game right now, just to kind of clear this up, because Chad is talking about this right now. This is when the Famine Saga enters, not the Scourge event, not the one that you can actually get the character shards. This is where you get the awakened abilities, and if you have your characters geared up high enough, it'll start in 31 days. Now for the Rogue Saga, if they do it like they did with Morgan Le Fay, took 5 days. At the conclusion of those 5 days is when the saga started. So it should be 5 days before this. So right now it's almost 32 days. Subtract those the 5 from that. So it should start in about 27 days or so for the Rogue event. So if it is done like last time. All right, I hope that clears that up. I know you guys are talking about that in chat. So yes, that is for the saga. Let's be clear, not the Scourge event, not for the second run of Rogue Scourge event, which is slightly different. All right, Overcharge, when an enemy gains ability energy, they gain offense up. Oh, we actually have the points now. In the data mines, we did not have the points, but we do now. 7 points. Ability energy, offense up, that could be problematic, possibly depending on some of the characters and who you're bringing in and if the enemies in the data mine were accurate. When a player gains taunt, they gain defense down. Ooh, that could be problematic as well, but it is worth 10 points, so maybe worth experimenting because it's gonna award a lot of points. Fight or flight, when an enemy's character drops below 40% max health, apply speed up to them. That one we may be able to get around. That one sounds bad though, but Possibly. We'll see. Enemy character, this is rope-a-dope. When an enemy character ends their turn with vulnerable, they gain defense up, deflect, oh my goodness, deathproof, and safeguard 30 points. Yeah, that's a big one. That is a 30-point one. That's crazy. I don't think I'm going to be equipping that one. That makes it sound very, very hard. When it rains, when a positive effect is applied to an enemy character, increase the duration of all positive effects on the enemy by 1 up to a maximum of 3. All right, this could be okay. They're gonna end up the battle with a lot of positive effects, though. My goodness. Oh, Baby Ice loved all the scourges that they're taking away. I don't remember the names and what I applied. On enemies, character turn, remove negative effects and heal 10% per negative effect remove. Oh, that's like a Deadpool passive. Unstoppable force. When an enemy striker's turn, they gain 5% barrier and offense down. All right, that one might be doable. Butterfly effect. When a fortified character uses his ultimate ability, spread positive effects on that character allied to adjacent allied characters. That one might apply to your characters, not just the enemies. So that one would be worth experimenting as well. On an enemy death, enemies gain offense up. Only 3 points. That could be challenging. That could be challenging. Bleeder 2. When a player character takes damage, they gain minor bleed. That one we may be able to work around. Maybe. When a player character blocks, this is Pyrrhic Victory 2. Apply heal block to them. Possibly as well, getting around that. On enemy turn, they gain a minor offense up. No, that sounds horrible. And then enemy gain 30% max health for only 5 points? Wasn't it more points, or am I remembering that wrong? All right, so we got score updates for difficulties 8, 9, and 10. Let me know in chat, guys. How are they scoring us with this? I haven't even read this yet, but I suspect this is gonna be bad. What is up, Axel Smash, brother? Hope everyone's day is going great as well. All right, the War Scourge event, we'll see. I've updated the points for difficulties 8, 9, and 10. It's meant to emphasize the puzzle aspect of Scourges while rewarding players chance for a stack of Scourges that deliver the greatest amount of points. Sounds like it's guys harder when you're talking about emphasizing puzzle aspect. The baseline run score you could earn at these difficulties have been flattened, while the amount of run score points you receive for each Scourge has been dramatically increased. Not on all of them. This means, so if you equip a 3 point, it's gonna award more than 3 points have done in the past, is how I'm interpreting it. This means that if you want to achieve a higher run score than a player who's completed their run on difficulty 8, for example, you won't be able to beat that score in difficulty 9. Oh my goodness. That is against everything that they've said before. I guess we've been beating it too easily, so they need to make it harder for us. Yeah, tighten those purse strings, increase the bugs, increase the prices, and tighten the way that we could get all this stuff. Sounds just like Scopely. Imagine if they fixed the game and farmability for 2 months. This is some trash right here. The good thing is you're not just competing against the score, you're competing against other players for those leaderboard rewards. So if nobody's doing it, then it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this kind of sucks. All right, for difficulties 9 and 10, the Scourge cards you activate will matter a great deal in terms of points earned. This is disappointing. That's disappointing. Red stars for Horsemen. This looks like nothing has changed here. In the following rank rewards, and previously I think you could only get up to 4-star character or 4 red stars on the character, and then you have to buy the 5th star. And I think you could buy the stars in the dark promo credits. It says after the first event. For Morgan Le Fay, it was during the event. I believe for Rogue it was also after the event, though, which will be available in dedicated slot in Elite Store. Unlike Commander 42, that exclusive features Horseman characters. Red Star promos for Red Hulk and the other Horsemen will not be available via Red Star Orbs or Elite Orbs, so that has not changed. All right. Crawling your way on September 23rd, or maybe not. Who knows? Who knows when these dates are live? That's going to be next Friday if it goes down how they say. If they replace the high roller milestone, we'll have 50 cores daily. Jeez, the devs, I'll try, but the devs are not really responding to the community on Reddit. They're not responding to the envoys in the envoy chat as well. So we can ask. I think on the envoy chat now, maybe 1 in 20 questions gets answered. So yeah, I'll ask though. What about the daily 50 cores stuff? More like web of lies. That's what this is. Web of lies. Because who knows what this is gonna do. It's your chance to earn the 3rd original character, Spider Weaver, who is very overpowered in the game. If there weren't as many bugs and I was spending on this game right now, I would buy this character because that looks very, very important. It looks very overpowered, but whatever. The Web of Life campaign. Join Spider Weaver, Spider-Man 2099, and Spider-Man Noir as they attempt to untangle the web of lies and destiny. You can earn Shield Gear Heroic difficulty by completing a heroic difficulty. Automatically earns first-time rewards for both hard and heroic difficulties. You'll need at least 5 characters with limit time. Vigilant trait. So unlike the heroic difficulty, we went over all the best vigilant characters yesterday. I think I did it the previous day in a different video as well. So filter your roster by vigilant and power up these characters for a chance at heroics. Yeah, also a Hunter event running parallel during a promoted portion of the campaign, which we'll cover in the selection below. But yeah, these numbers are always been incorrect. So do we even need to look at these numbers? Because they'll probably change without notice. Coordinated assault. Quantum mission with your alliance in the name of ISO 8 resources, September 17th. So according to this blog, that's starting tomorrow. Yeah, and who knows? Who knows? Mutated cells. There's a bunch of mutated cells there. You got some T2 level 4 ions. Bunch of stuff here. Not gonna look at these numbers too hard because they change them. The fact that they aren't answering questions means that they don't care. They say they're busy. They do say they're busy though, so maybe their bosses have their attention diverted. But yeah, they're not answering a lot of questions. Just unlock combination during the stream. Nice, baby Ice. All right, Ethereal Arms. Trap rewards for your roster. Feast on September 23rd. Maybe September 23rd. Ethereal Arms event. Earn Spider Weaver gear and Hulk Hunter Progress. A limited time event that runs in conjunction with Spider Weaver's Web of Lies campaign event. All right, Ethereal Arm milestone. It says it's a 7-day milestone, but who knows? Open Vigilant Orbs. And let's be clear, opening Vigilant Orbs may give you no points if it's run like events in the past. So hold off on opening any orbs. Make sure other people open it first and their points are scoring correctly. With the Web of Lies campaign event, blitz through the destinated connections, milestone rewards, spending power cores, earn rewards to upgrade your roster. And again, who knows if these rewards are going to be accurate because these have been miscommunicated as well. But as of right now, they say Mystic gear that can be used for Spider Weaver, Scarlet Spider, and Spider-Man symbiote character. What the? Really? Indestructible pants, mutated cells for Hulk Hunter Progress, 5 red stars Spider-Man symbiote, and more. All right, so this says if you open a Vigilant Orb, you should get 2,000 points. Hey, but be careful, guys. It could be changed to 1,000 points at the last minute. Spend power cores. You could earn 10 points. Maybe you could earn 5 points. Maybe you earn 1 point. We'll have to wait till this goes live to start calculating this stuff because they change stuff without notice. There's no accountability because of what they write at the bottom. Even when it doesn't have this section at the bottom, they still change stuff. So this is the most important part of the blog post because all of this could just be a web of lies, guys. All right, where were we? We're looking at this progress there. Destinated connection milestone. So this is a Blitz 2-day milestone that's supposed to repeat twice. So this is 6 days running. Limited time vision and characters traits, even more equipped with Vigilant with Gear 13. And include the Ethereal Arms milestone. So Blitz wins. Using a Vigilant trait character should get you more points or not. Mythical web weaving milestones, head to web milestones for even more rewards. Is everyone able to log into that correctly? Well, some players still having trouble with that. All right, so it says you could get this stuff, but that may be changed when it actually goes live. So let's not pay too much attention to all that because nothing really matters if they don't hold themselves accountable. Other than saying that they're their own harshest critics, guys. All right, find a funnel web fallout. So we can get into action on September 30th, 23rd, or not. Is a funnel web fallout, the next quick rumble, and feature trait would be a limited time vigilant trait, along with quick rumble rewards. Funnel web fallout will reward mutated cells, purple gear credits, orange, teal, fragments, armory, 15-16 fragments. Accelerate your progress through the milestones by winning with characters who possess the vigilant trait. All right, so vigilant trait is going to be very important. I think all this weird stuff, but I'm not spending too much time right now because all of this could change. What is up, Jack? A new golden opportunity milestone, poor one, about one high roller milestone because it's heading off to retirement. Replace the new golden opportunity milestone leaderboard. You'll still be earning points as daily milestone by spending gold. All right, so this is what you're talking about earlier. Our high roller milestone had power cores in there. I don't see anything about power cores. Purple gear credits, what is this? All right, armory 16 orb is good. Teal raid orb fragments. All right, blue and green ISO 8 resources. Armory 14, 15 orbs. More superior basic catalyst parts are good. Hopefully they do have the power cores there that we have in our high roller milestones. Why, Scopely, why don't you just add to the high roller instead of replacing stuff? Make it so complicated. All right, victory blueprint. It does not reward towards the monthly milestone. It's a 7-day milestone where you spend campaign energy, earning war credits. All right, so this is not that important. If it's not going towards a monthly milestone, you don't have to save up your war rewards. Unless there's good stuff in there. I guess wait and see what the stuff is. I guess it doesn't hurt you too much just to save it anyway. Foolish K9 says this is trash. All right, good news. Young Avengers apparently on the move. September 21st. Or not. I mean, Echo's still not in a war store. She was supposed to be there earlier this week. Kate Bishop's supposed to be going to Mystic 3-9. Maybe. Replacing Vision. If you're looking for Vision Sarge, you'll still see him in Nexus 3-9. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. Again, no accountability here, so who knows if this stuff's gonna go down. Last 5 levels needed more rewards than what was there before. We'll see, Reese. See what happens with that. We need Echo and Kate Farmable. It's killing me. Well, Echo is supposed to be in a war store right now, at least according to last week's blog post. Kate, if they're right here, if they do what they say they're gonna do here, well, Kate will be farmable next week. All right, beta raids. Sunny Vivo Blitz, Baron Zemo. Not a bad character if you don't already have him 7 stars. Quick Rumble, Vigilant Blitz. Okay. Relic Con. Okay, all right. This is a very unexciting blog post. If this is right, though, the Red Hulk Scourge is coming next week, so that should take up a lot of time. Which in a good way should take up a lot of time. But that's it, guys. That is all we got. We got some new data mines on the channel, but nothing too game breaking. I think the biggest ones were the things that we covered previously about the Scourges. And if you guys don't remember, let me just review the Scourges for you. Nodes 1 and 2, at least according to the data mines, are going to be bio characters. Nodes 3 and 4, so remember this, Avenger characters. Yes, so some overlap with your Wave 1 Avengers there that you're going to need for Node 5, along with your hero Asgardians Ravagers. Node 6 and 7 should be definitely easy with your villain characters. 8 and 9, get your raid team ready, your skill raid team ready for the skill section. Then nodes 10 again is those hero Asgardians Ravagers Wave 1 Avengers. All right, a few shout outs in chat before we enjoy our weekend. Can we get newer characters added to Alpha Beta Raid Orbs? Way past the time. When was the last time characters were added? Like 2 years ago? Jeez, I wish they would have reruns of the newest event campaigns for characters were released in that fashion. Oh yeah, we had an inbox mail that said we're gonna get a Doctor Strange Heartless event. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Where's Dazzler? I have no idea. Where is she? She's gone. She's not farmable. You're cracking me up today. Love the content you should do. I fresh everything wrong with Mr. Hartry. They're still not farmable. Dazzler not farmable. Yeah, when are they gonna be farmable? I don't know. All right, well, Echo was supposed to be farmable already. We should have Dazzler farmable soon, hopefully. Cross my fingers. We need Gambiters ready though. All right, but that is it, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great one. I will see you guys next time. Check me out on Twitter. I do a lot of responses there. There's sale all the time at TeePublic, so check out the link down below for some great Valley merch. Let me know how you like my blob cosplay. Icarus and Cersei, oh my goodness, Philly. All right, we're about to get out of here, but what the hell happened to Icarus and Cersei? They mentioned in the blog post that they were gonna be coming farmable in the next few weeks or months. That was BS, because that never happened. Again, no accountability. You know, we don't have a roadmap yet. Who cares if they release a roadmap, because they don't hold themselves accountable. But enough. You guys know how bad they suck. Luckily, this game is good. Luckily, it's a Marvel game, or I don't think any of us would be playing this. You know, that says a lot about this game, despite all its bugs and the way this devs cheated. We're still playing this game. All right, guys. I will see you guys next time. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your weekend, though. You should give me that Hulk fist bump before you go. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you at the top. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out!